485-9797. Exclusively with Bickles. Taste the difference.
Exclusively with Bickles. Taste the difference. 485-9797. Good morning to everybody at Bickles this morning.
If you haven't tried the chicken and cheese patty yet,
Wicked.
you haven't tasted the difference. You
Wicked.
need to taste the difference with the chicken and cheese.
Big up the people upstairs and GK Priority. Good morning to you all. So look, uppercut, goose, boom.
Oh, a napkin?
Your mouth gun. Wipe your mustache. Something ready.
What are we talking about? Astaphan is here.
Present, please, accounted for, sir. Like a cell phone. Prepared.
Nah, Chris.
No?
Luke Brown and Carlos Williams, money up.
Postpaid?
Money up.
God, I don't postpaid nothing.
I don't postpaid.
Pay me in advance.
Who paying for that, what do you think?
I think Cameron.
Cameron paying for it?
Yeah. Unless he owe him a solid.
What does he have to win in this?
Disruption.
I want to say it, man. Go say it.
Because presumably all Friday will do is by the next election,
Listen,
he would have renounced his thing. He would get voted in.
does it surprise anybody? Or would it surprise
Well, remember
anybody?
what they would say is if let's say it is illegitimate, he would lose it now.
He would lose it now, but that wouldn't make a difference. That would be 12-3. Right. And by the next election, he would just renounce his citizenship.
It disrupts the party though.
Does it?
If somebody else is made prime minister, they're gonna say, you're back.
You're the real leader.
Yeah.
I don't think it would disrupt the party, though.
If it went through,
Yeah, of course.
of course it would.
You think?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The prime minister would be dislodged.
Of course.
It's literally a change in leader.
Yeah.
And
So nobody has that.
let me ask you something. Who's supposed to be next?
But I think I would guess they have a choice of 2 or
3
3.
or it will cause a little disruption. Listen, Chris.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
There are people with ambitions.
It would change the power dynamic in the party.
Yeah.
Who would get it?
Who you think will get?
My money on Lavi.
Nah, you're joking.
Oh, gosh, boy.
You can't take a joke out.
This is a serious show, so?
Nah.
But I understand the ambition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First female PM?
She would love that. What?
Yeah, but she don't get it.
Not yet.
They're between,
Who would that be between?
that'll be between Shallow, Major, and I'll say Fitz.
No, remember, Fitz on the chopping board,
Fitz
too.
out.
Oh crap! Right.
out.
Sorry.
It's
Gone. So then you come down to.
Fits on the street like the rest of us.
So you come down to Shallow, Major, Cupid.
I
not Cupid.
don't see.
Who's the next one?
Yeah, maybe.
Nah, it's not everybody's in this race.
Well, then the 2.
Yeah, maybe it's Leacock and
Leacock and Shallow. That's where it come down to.
Who's your money on?
If I had to guess, I'll put my money on Shallow.
I would put the one that controls the police. The military.
The police.
The police. That would,
Right, national security is true.
yeah.
Right.
Nah, I think I'd go with Shallow.
But I would go with Shallow.
I think he'd more likely.
Yeah, I would go with Shallow.
Why can't be Chevron?
Who?
Chevron John.
Nah.
First female PM.
Nah.
Maybe.
The country might rally behind that.
Maybe.
Nah, let me take a call. Who would it be?
I see that one.
Who would it be? Morning. Who would it be?
No, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When it was the Europe return, the time when they were at Louis Strickland and Camaro, I said, it's a witch hunt. I don't see a problem in it. And this time around, I definitely do see a problem in it.
If it was,
But we're going,
Remember, Astaphan is involved
Yeah.
now.
if it was,
Nothing, hold on. Nothing coming out of that. It's
All right.
not going to be anything.
okay.
So Astaphan ain't in this he ain't in this just for the money, right?
Not it. Look.
He ain't in this just for the money.
Look.
He wants to win.
The man, listen to me. Listen. Trying to we call it again when they're trying to with the passport thing, the dual citizenship thing. It is not an issue for us in St. Vincent because at the end of the day, I grew up at Mackey's Hill. I grew up doing it as a teacher.
Did you connect?
I
back to
grew
the
up knowing
Royal
Fitz.
Mounties.
So
Yeah.
me no, and even if you have a citizenship to another country, it don't matter to me, because at the end of the day,
Well, I think you've hit
job.
you've hit the nail on the head, right? Is that
It don't matter.
for the vast majority of us, and I
gonna say
include UOP on
90-something%,
that,
yeah.
right? Both Fitz and Dr. Friday are Vincentians,
At the end of the day.
right? We know they're Vincentians.
At the end of the
Right.
day.
But let's just say they get through.
Yeah. Who the next person going to be?
Who's the next big G?
I gotta say Keyshaw.
Keisha, Jabba.
I think
Keyshaw. I tell you why as well, right? Because I think Keyshaw has. I think he has candidates in the party who are with him.
He has the support.
Yeah, I think
Probably
he
him.
has. I think he has Kashaka. I think is with him.
Yeah.
I think Conroy Huggins. I think is with him. There's another.
Stevenson.
There's another one. There's another one.
Cummins. So
No, not coming. Not the old guy. The younger.
Philip Jackson.
I don't know.
That's the guy from Leeward?
no, that's
From-
fine.
I think he's for himself.
Okay. let me go. Who would ever want to happen? Next call. Ever want to happen? Who would it be? Morning. No, nobody. Okay. All right.
Maybe Chieftain.
Maybe.
Chieftain. Oh, Neptune. That's the Sandy big guy. Neptune.
Sandy big guy.
Nah, I ain't.
Sandy Bay. I thought he was South Rivers guy.
Jiggy Boss. Yeah.
Jiggy Boss.
Nah, I don't see you. Nah.
No.
As a
Who-
support for
as-
Keyshaw.
as support for Keyshaw.
Oh.
I don't know where his loyalties would be.
Yeah. Okay.
He seems to be tight with Friday.
All right. Who would it be? Morning.
If Kishore, my money is on Kishore. If Kishore only become Prime Minister, Ralph got them.
Why is your money on Keyshaw? He's gone.
Morning. Hello.
But Likat won't be the next big chief. As a matter of fact, Likat is the big chief because I see Likat more than Friday alone. So Likat go and continue to be the chief.
What kind of drama you causing there, Max?
Okay.
Somebody on the line is saying, can you imagine Carlos Williams is the cause of Beckwith people losing their shows and ref and PM?
Never.
How on earth
Never.
is Beckwith to ref?
He can't live in Beckway again.
It's a time.
You saw the majority that Friday won that seat by?
Carlos Willis will come out and say, I don't support this.
Listen. I got nothing to do with this.
I had nothing to do with this.
I just said that they asked me whether I could use my name. I said, yeah, go ahead.
As a matter of fact, I wasn't even sure I was signing.
Yes, that's 86.6% of the vote.
Yeah, come on, man. Beckway turnover.
Somebody says overall Charlotte is a very intelligent person and a people's person, hands down.
Time will tell on that. Huh?
Well.
I think that has been the narrative.
Right.
But they're in office now, so it's time to prove yourself.
Like all Lavi Chow up.
You know something? Yeah, it's true.
Like all
You know,
Lavi Chow
something
up.
we don't know.
No, but in all honesty, right, we don't really know these guys until they're in.
Yeah.
When they're in is where you see.
No, what we see it now. Remember you couldn't get rid of Fitz, when last year Fitz.
Yes, he fits.
You couldn't get a land. Remember Lavi used to call all the time.
In fairness, other than Liver, we don't really see any of
That's
them.
what I'm telling you. So, I mean, had a long time.
It used to be like clockwork
Clockwork.
every day.
My prediction is that we'll see UOP current members and former members on here before we see the NDP on here.
A man going gym walking out. When he talk, they breathing short. You know, guys.
How much you bet?
Yeah.
Stop betting with you. Anyway,
Somebody say the real discussion should be the fact that Ralph is almost 80 or years.
Listen. You know what?
Who is going to be the next leader of the year?
You know what?
Nah.
It's another Ralph is
Comment don't want that conversation.
Yeah,
Let's
no
go on.
problem. You know what is the big problem here? You know what the real conversation is here? What the NDP should have done, they didn't do. And now we come back to bite them. They should have shut down this show from the get-go.
Why?
They could have done it.
How?
Why?
And it's
How?
done.
How you shut this down?
You let certain information out there on how certain things were running when you were there.
But what's that got to do with this case?
And rest it down.
Remember this ain't comrade, this is Carlos
This is about the Constitution. This is
Constitution.
about the Constitution
down,
and the
man.
law.
and Luke Brown.
I bet you,
This is not about comrade Chris.
if he wasn't there, this ain't going nowhere. We wouldn't even be talking about this today.
Astaphan likes Luke Brown.
He loves
He's a
him.
nice young guy.
Yeah, right. But you see, they didn't do it. So all this now come back to
Admits
bite
that he
them.
runs a bit funny, but hey, so what?
He slouch.
She doesn't run funny.
He does. He runs up. I've always maintained he runs funny.
I thought I
He runs up, he doesn't fall.
He doesn't forward. Yo, we're gonna-
He goes up.
I don't know
He
where
runs
he's going.
consistently though.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyways, yeah. So Mr. Man doesn't
Who
really
would
want to
win a race between him and Fitz?
I think Fitz.
Who Fits? As in Bramble?
Over like 5 miles? I ain't sure about that.
Or nah. Distance?
Yeah.
I would give it to Luke Brown.
You'd have to give it patience because it'll take a while, but
Well, yeah, the turtle on the hair. Morning.
Only Mendes. That's a big boy from Trinidad to win this case.
What's his name?
They need him. Mendes.
Mendez. That's the guy. Mendez. Yeah.
you coming in too?
Well, no, he said I would need him. So I don't think. I don't. But then again, don't be too sure. He might come.
Horse who
He
paying.
might come.
Paying, boy.
Horse who paying.
All they be under SOE again now. They can't move.
I know government money good, but
you got to know what's going on
individually,
here.
boy, I'm
You
not
got to know what's
sure.
going on
I'm
here.
not sure who
I-
paying.
I'm not sure about opposition money. I deal them things before, boy.
Kind of small.
Yeah.
But before we jump on, anybody feel
Favor?
anything about this?
No.
Nah.
Round the table. Look, waiting.
If I were them, if I were the NDP, I don't want a quick win on this.
You drag it
I
out,
want a slow drag out.
bleed them.
Bleed them. Bleed
Let me
them.
see how long you willing
want-
to pay Astaphan.
I want to see how much pro bono
Yeah.
Astaphan gonna do for this one. At what point does he say, fellas, I've paid my debt?
Let me see how deep your pockets really are.
Yeah.
How strongly do you
I don't
feel
want a quick
about
win,
this?
I don't want a quick. I want them to do what
Slow and agonizing.
the UOP did with
teachers.
Mitchell.
Michi, okay.
You drag it all the way to the Privy Council. You burn that
The
money,
teachers
man.
do.
Yeah.
The teachers get blows. Marcus, the freighters get blows. Everybody get blows.
Burn that money, man.
Drag it.
Let's
Drag
see what
it,
you
let's
got.
drag it. Let's
Let
drag
me
it.
see your car. Let me see how much you really want.
Let's
This.
see how much scrotum you have
Let's
inside
see,
there.
let's see how much money you're willing to put down for a 12-3.
What, 12-3? It came to the company to Bickles and the GK Priority Insurance.